Teacher interaction. It is common in Pakistani classrooms and schools that teachers have to teach more than one class at the same time. Although it is a very different and difficult thing to do compared to the society that is prevailing in the West, to have more than one class to be taught by the same teacher, because the interaction becomes very difficult for the teacher to have her attention and interaction with all the students that are in the class and the other class that joins them. But this is due to sometimes the absence of teachers in the school or mismanagement of the school, where it is not expected that there would be more teachers needed for that certain number of children. So in that case, sometimes the teachers have to take more than one class under their protection and teach them and have an interaction with them without the help of any other teacher and merging two or three classes at one time. If this is the case, teachers take help from student monitors to review the lesson or maintain discipline within the group not being taught by the teacher at that time. So since this becomes a very difficult situation, therefore, the teachers, they select some monitors or heads in the classroom so that when another class joins their class, because they are not teaching that class at the moment, because they are indulged and having an interaction with the other class, they ask the leaders or the monitors to take care of the other class. This becomes a responsibility of the monitor selected by the teacher. And this monitor not only reviews the lesson, asks questions to the students who are in that class, because the teacher is not having an interaction with them, but has to also maintain discipline within the group, because this group is not being taught by the teacher at that time. So in that case, it becomes a learner-centered class because there is no teacher, rather there is an absence of the teacher interaction with that group which is not being taught by the teacher. The teacher is engaged with the other group, but then there is another group in the class which is not belonging to the same class, but because of the mismanagement or lack of teachers, this group has to join the group being taught by the teacher. Therefore, the interaction in this case would be peer interaction or group interaction. It will be not an interaction with the teacher. So it will be quite different, because the training that is prevailing in the professional career of the teacher would not be present in a class where the student is monitoring. There is no harm in it being a learner-centered class, but again, the teacher interaction is very important, because at least the teacher needs to give guidelines to the student who is controlling and monitoring the other classroom. Things have to be taken care of, and this should be the concern of the school, that if some class is being left on the monitors or the leaders from the students to take care, how are things going to be managed? Are these leaders fully equipped of the interaction and the ability to communicate with the students of the group, or it is just a haphazard arrangement which would affect the achievement of the students, as well as they will lose any interest in the class because they know that it is a casual arrangement. If things have to be done in that way, the school needs to take care that the interaction is divided by the students to all the groups that are at that time being taught by the teacher. So the ultimate responsibility lies on the teacher who is having the interaction with the students. And not only that, the school has the responsibility of providing interaction of all students with the teacher, no matter whether there is a less number of teachers in the school. All students must have an opportunity to interact with their teachers.